Hello everyone. Today is 22nd of April. What does it mean? It means that tomorrow is a very special day for the people of Catalonia. 23rd of April, Sant Jordi or Saint George Day. That is like a Catalan equivalent for Valentine's Day, a day of rose and a book. Then Sant Jordi or Saint George Day, it's a day of exchanging gifts. The men receive a book and the women receive roses or something else. It depends on the man. On these days, we usually have streets full of people. There are a lot of stalls with books, with roses, and you are looking for something interesting, a book, a rose, something else, for the beloved ones, for your family members, for your friends. I remember that Carolina is our friend from Italy, and she will read today a legend in Italian. Carolina was here in Reus exactly a year ago. Carolina, do you remember that you decided to come for a meeting one day earlier just to see how we celebrated here?
Yeah, I remember, full of people everywhere. Yeah.
The idea of this webinar was to read the legends in English, but also in the original version. And that's all about San Jordi. And what we are going to do, we are moving to Italy, La Volta, Barolo. In the project for elements, we collected different legends, and we saw that some of the legends are associated with geographical places. Then this is a legend which is associated with a specific geographical place, La Volta, Barolo. We will start again with the English version of this legend. It is very long. It is very long, but okay. Let's listen to it. Helen, could you start, please?
The Castle of La Volta, Barolo. At the beginning of the 14th century, a castle rose on Piedmont's hill among the grapevines and nut trees of Barolo. It was the castle of La Volta, belonging to the Marquis of Faletti, who were just ending a war against the Pale Visconti. The inhabitants of those lands were exhausted, and to reward them for the energy they had spent on bringing the victory, it was decided to organize a party inside the castle. The guests were too many for the tiny space, so some tables were set in the courtyard. It was a warm day in July, so the weather permitted this solution. The party began and continued happily. The wine from the lands around the castle helped the guests to create a joyful atmosphere. The celebration continued until the evening, when suddenly black clouds covered the sky and the summer humidity was interrupted by lightning and thunder. A violent storm struck Barolo and the castle. Running for shelter was useless. The knights and ladies were all washed thoroughly from head to toe. The guests piled into the dining room on the ground floor, but there were so many that the dinner also had to be served in the main room on the first floor. The soaked guests that had not fitted into the dining room were accommodated in that upper room, which had a creaking wooden floor. Men took off their soaked jackets while the women remained dressed. The storm didn't spoil the guests' mood, and food continued to be prepared in the kitchen. Musicians who started playing again, and the heat of the fireplace, made the party more cheerful and carefree. The heat in the upper room led men to take off their wet trousers. They were dressed only in their underwear. The music and the dancing continued more frantically. The laughter increased and became uncontrollable. During the dances, the women's skirts were continually stepped upon, until one was torn off entirely, leaving the lady in just her underwear. A knight came over to her and jokingly poured some wine between her breasts. Everyone laughed, and the other ladies wanted to have the same thing done to them. Some got undressed, others loosened their hair, others sat apart with the knights. Tempted by so much laughter and by the excitement, the guests in the ground floor drawing room joined the party. The number of people increased. Their bodies touched each other during the dances. They frequently fell on top of each other and found themselves half naked. By now, all of the guests were upstairs, drunk and engaged in a wild orgy. The weight of so many people was too much for the wooden floor, which suddenly collapsed. That was the beginning of an enormous disaster. Hundreds of bodies were crushed in the rubble, while the shards of wood showering into the fireplace caught light and started an enormous fire. In a few minutes, the entire castle had burst into flames. Guests trying to escape stepped on the others, but every attempt to get out was useless. Was this the hand of God, or had Satan taken possession of their souls?
What a story, what a legend.
Yes,
Carolina, where is this castle? Is it near Torino?
It's, I think, more or less 60 kilometers from Torino. Yeah,
Okay.
in the south of Torino.
Yeah. Are there ghosts there in the castle?
I don't know for the ghosts, but this is a really popular legend in this lands. Yeah.
Okay. One day when we organize a transnational meeting in Torino, we should go there, all of us.
And see if there are some ghosts. Yeah.
Okay. And now let's listen to this legend in Italian. Perhaps we don't understand everything, but at least let's enjoy the melody of the language. Carolina.
Thank you. Castello della Volta di Barolo. All'inizio del XIV secolo c'era un castello che sorgeva sulle colline del Piemonte, tra le viti e gli alberi di nocciole. Era il castello della Volta dei Marchesi Falletti, i quali avevano da poco finito una guerra contro Matteo Visconti. Gli abitanti di quelle terre erano stremati e per ricompensarli dalle energie che avevano portato alla vittoria si decise di organizzare una festa all'interno del castello. Gli invitati erano moltissimi e dato che non tutti ci sarebbero stati nel salone, vennero preparate delle tavolate nel cortile all'esterno. Era una calda e afosa giornata di luglio, quindi il tempo permetteva questa soluzione. La festa iniziò e proseguì con ebbrezza e in allegria. Il vino prodotto in quelle terre permetteva agli invitati di creare un clima ancora più gioioso. I festeggiamenti continuarono fino a sera, quando all'improvviso dei nuvoloni neri coprirono il cielo e il caldo umido delle giornate estive fu interrotto da lampi e tuoni e un violento temporale si versò su Barolo e sul castello. La corsa al riparo delle dame e dei cavalieri fu inutile, si bagnarono tutti dalla testa ai piedi. Gli ospiti si trovarono ammucchiati nella sala da pranzo al pian terreno, ma essendo troppo piccola per far stare tutti, venne preparata delle sculture anche la sala al primo piano. Gli invitati inzuppati che non avevano trovato posto nell'altra sala furono accolti in questa sala con il pavimento di legno che scricchiolava ad ogni passo. Gli uomini si tolsero le giacche fradicie, mentre le donne, per pudore, rimasero vestite. Il temporale non aveva però portato via il buon umore. Altro vino e cibo continuava a uscire dalle cucine. I musicanti ripresero a suonare e il calore del camino rese la festa più allegra e spensierata di prima. Proprio quel calore fece spogliare ancora gli uomini, che si liberarono dei pantaloni bagnati e rimasero in sottoveste. La musica e i balli proseguirono più frenetici, le risate aumentarono e il divertimento fu irrefrenabile. Durante i balli, i vestiti delle dame venivano continuamente calpestati, finché uno si impigliò e si strappò del tutto, lasciando la dama in sottoveste. Un cavaliere le si avvicinò e per scherzo le versò del vino tra i seni. Tutti risero e anche le altre dame vollero fare lo stesso. Alcune si spogliarono, altre si sciolsero i capelli, altre si appartarono con i cavalieri. Richiamati da tante risate e dall'eccitazione, si unirono alla festa anche gli ospiti del pian terreno e la massa di gente aumentò. I corpi strusciavano durante i balli, cadendo spesso gli uni sugli altri e trovandosi seminudi. Ormai tutti gli invitati erano al piano superiore, ubriachi e impegnati in quell'orgia sfrenata. Il peso di tutte quelle persone divenne troppo per il povero pavimento in legno, che improvvisamente crollò. Quello fu l'inizio di un enorme disastro, centinaia di corpi ammassati tra le macerie, mentre le schegge di legno schizzate nel camino presero fuoco e provocarono un enorme incendio. In pochi minuti tutto il castello prese fuoco. Chi provò a fuggire calpestava gli altri, ma i tentativi furono inutili. Nessun superstite fu trovato, anche se qualcuno avesse voluto punirli. La mano divina o Satana per impossessarsi delle loro anime?
Thank you, Carolina. People here say that as we speak Catalan, we can understand Italian.
Yeah.
And it's so. I mean, we can guess some of the words, but actually, I was not listening to the words. I was listening to the melody of the language. So it's a beautiful language. Thank you very much, Carolina. Well,